Hello. Today we are going to be talking about open source library systems. So let's start with what open source library systems are. Open source software is software where the source code is freely available, in which the copyright grants users the right for use, modification, and distribution. An open source library system is a library management software that automates operations and connects various library modules through this open source model. These systems offer a collaborative and highly customizable alternative to the commercial integrated library system vendors, while generally being free or low in cost. This is a relatively new and growing industry that has good outlooks for the future of library systems and will allow freedom from costly commercial vendors while supporting more communication and collaboration between libraries, IT support, and vendors. The use of open source software in libraries has the potential for significant growth in the future of the profession. Open source systems have potential in the library world because of the ethical, economic, and technical foundations that are directly in agreement with librarianship values. Libraries strive for open access and intellectual freedom for their patrons. It only makes sense to extend this principle to the software systems implemented in our libraries. Singh 2013 describes the appeals of open source ILS in libraries by stating, open source and open access are philosophically linked to intellectual freedom, which is ultimately the mission of the libraries. So, what are the benefits to libraries implementing open source systems? The mission of libraries is complemented by the open source world in the effort to provide free access to information and resources for the community. The technological development of the open source library systems is driven by fluid communication of a network of developers, librarians, and IT support that promises more individually adaptable systems and, in theory, quicker improvement in the systems. Libraries in the United States have long depended on proprietary vendors for their systems, but this proprietary model leaves libraries dependent on vendors to provide software updates, developments, bug fixes, and support, while often straining the library budgets with associated costs. Open source library systems provide an alternative to this proprietary model, providing flexible and adaptable applications that are either free or very cost effective. The main hurdle to overcome is a lack of technical support and a lack of library knowledge on the systems. Switching to the systems will require a cultural shift to embracing the open source community for the library system's needs, and fluid communication between the community staff and IT support. The top 3 open source library systems today are Koha, Evergreen, and Folio. Koha is partnered with Bywater Solutions for support, and it currently holds the place as the most widely implemented open source library system, not only in the US, but in the world. It is best for small to medium-sized libraries and is used mostly for public or school libraries, although there are some academic libraries that use Koha. Evergreen is the second most widely implemented system, and it's best for large libraries or library consortia. Public library systems and academic library systems are most recommended and used for Evergreen, and the support is provided by Equinox. Folio is a new project by EBSCO, and it is expected to take over the academic library sector, and it is also provided support from Bywater Solutions. Resources cited in this presentation and good for more information on the topic are here. Thanks for listening. Please feel free to comment with any questions on the discussion board.